Yesterday's mistakes don't have to define today's decisions. As long as there's breath in your body, there's still purpose for your life. God was growing me before he was promoting me. Good morning, Dame fam. Welcome back to another episode of Morning Inspiration with Dame. Yours truly here. Yes. All right, so let's get started, shall we? So today's message, you guys, it is called Bloom Where You're Planted. Bloom where you're planted. So have you ever caught yourself saying this right here? I'll be happy when I finally get there. Maybe there is a new job out there, a new relationship, financial stability, graduation, a new opportunity. You know, the list goes on and on, you guys. Or maybe, simply, it's the version of yourself you have been praying to become, right? And again, the list goes on and on. Now, I think we have all been there before, have we? Because I know I have. Now, there have been seasons in my own life, you guys, where I have spent so much looking ahead, looking, what's right in front of me, right? That I forgot to appreciate where God had me, in the present moment. Now, I believe that life would, finally begin once everything lined up perfectly according to my plans. Right? Not what everybody else thinks, not what God thinks, but according to my plan. And, according, to our plans, it doesn't always happen, the way that we want it, right? Because everything happens in God's time. You guys are going to hear me say that a lot this week, so get ready for it. Everything happens in God's timing because his timing is right. Our timing, no, because we always want things bam, 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 bam. But no, that is not the case, guys. That's not the case. Because once I reach the next milestone, once I have, felt more qualified, or once more doors open, over time, you guys, God began teaching me something that completely changed my perspective. I want you guys to hear this right here. The place where you're planted may be the very place where you're growing. I'm going to say it again. The place where you're planted may be the very place where you're growing. So I want you guys to think about a flower for just a moment. Because a flower doesn't choose the weather. It does not choose the season. It does not choose the soil. It simply takes what it's been given. It continues on growing, and growing. And eventually, over time, you guys, it will what? It blooms, right? I believe God wants us to do the same. Am I right? Yes, because sometimes we spend so much energy, wishing we were somewhere else in life that we miss the purpose of where we are today. Now, maybe this season feels low, or maybe it feels ordinary. Maybe it feels lonely, or maybe you have been praying for answers that haven't come yet. Yeah, but don't mistake a quiet season for an empty season. Ding, 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 ding. Because some of God's greatest work happens when nobody else can see it. That's absolutely right, you guys. That's absolutely right. Because that's why I love Jeremiah 29:11 so much, you guys. And it has encouraged me so much, you guys. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future. Oh my gosh. I love that right there. I love that verse because it reminds me, and also to you guys as well, that even when, I don't understand the season that I'm currently in, God already understands the destination. Come on, somebody. Because there have been moments in my own journey when I question everything, guys. When I mean everything, I mean everything. I wonder if I was making any progress. I wonder if I was behind in life, right? Which I should be moving forward. I wonder if everyone else was moving forward while I stay in the same place. But looking back now, you guys, I realized something I could not see then. God was not delaying my purpose. He was developing my character. He was teaching me patience, building consistency, strengthening my faith, preparing me for the opportunities I wasn't yet ready to handle. That's right. And honestly, I'm so grateful for all of it. I'm so grateful because if that had happened then, oh my gosh, where would I be right now? Where would I be right now? Because if some of the things I prayed for years ago had happened on my timeline, again, if it happened on my timeline, I probably would not have been mature enough to steward them well, to serve, the people very well that, as I'm doing today, I'm pouring out knowledge to you guys, right? And that wouldn't happen if I had it, years ago. If I wanted according to what? My timing, not God's timing. Now, sometimes we ask God to change our surroundings. Yeah, because don't get me started with that because I believe we need to change our own surroundings. Because the people that we have in our life, this or that, no, that's according to us. If we want to have toxic people in our life, well, that's you. And look how your life is going to turn out. But if you have positive people in your life's going to be much better. That's according to me, because they're going to uplift you up, motivate you, do the things that are required for your life. You have toxic people into your life, or things are not going to turn out right for you. People are always going to talk about you. Well, that's in general. People are always going to talk about you. Whether you have positive people or negative people in your life, people are always going to talk about you. They're going to have their opinions about you. And who cares? Who cares? You should only care about what God thinks about you, which is loving, kind, all those things, right? So sometimes, we ask God to change our surroundings when He's trying to change us, right? And that change starts in the ordinary moments. There's choosing to pray even when you don't feel like it. Yes. It's reading one chapter instead of none. It's getting enough rest and it's forgiving someone. It's showing kindness. It's staying faithful when nobody is applauding you. Now, those small decisions, guys, become the roots that support the life God is growing for you, right? So here's something I want you to remember this with you guys. Where you are is not who you are. I must say it again for the people in the back. Where you are is not who you are. That's absolutely right. That's absolutely right, because your current season doesn't define your future. Your current struggle doesn't determine your purpose. Your waiting season isn't wasted. It's not, you guys, because God can grow something beautiful exactly where He has planted you in this present moment, in this season now. So instead of asking, God, when will you move me? Maybe you should start asking this right here. God, what are you teaching me while I'm here? Now, that question had changed my life for the better, because growth isn't always about changing the locations. Sometimes it's about changing the perspectives. That's right. That's right. So here's today's challenge for y'all. So today I want you guys to do three things. Okay? One, I want you to find one blessing in your current season. Find one blessing in your current season. The second, encourage one person who's walking through their own season. And finally, write down one lesson God has been teaching you lately. Now, don't rush through the season. I don't want you guys to rush through the season, because you have to grow through it. Because one day you will look back and realize that the place you wanted to leave became the place that prepared you for everything God has planted next for your life. That's right. That's right. And with that, you guys, thank you so much for joining me for another More Inspiration with Dame. Yes. Now, if today's message encouraged you, I hope you share it with someone who needs this reminder today. You guys, please. Now, don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel, you guys. And I want you guys to become part of the Dame fam, where every morning we're choosing faith over fear, growth over comfort, and purpose for perfection. That's right. Now, until next time, take care of yourself, take care of somebody else, keep trusting God, believing, growing, and remember, you don't have to be somewhere else to become someone better. I'm going to say it again. You don't have to be somewhere else to become someone better. Bloom where God has planted you, and trust that He's growing. He is growing. He is constantly growing something beautiful in life. Be blessed, y'all.